Uh-oh. Black power, baby. We in the house. I told motherfuckers. I tried to tell you. God damn it, we in the house. We in the house. See how we looking? Had a couple technical difficulties the last time. Big Seti said, oh no, we ain't going through that. We in the house. Come on in, family. Black Power. This is the General Suten Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Gonna be a hell of a night tonight. It's time for me. Hey, niggas about to jump through about 20, 25 portals. You understand? Of intellectual, you understand, astuteness tonight. Come on in. Come on in. I got the scrolls out tonight. Got the scrolls out tonight. Let me see what we looking like right here. Oh, yeah. 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 Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, I know. I see. I got to get better at that. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that I let y'all know ahead of time that I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start doing that. I be doing so much goddamn research. Shit, I don't put nothing in there until I'm ready. You know, if I put put a time in there, shit, I might not be ready when it's that goddamn time. So I normally just wait and just wait for motherfuckers to go in there and see it. If you're in tune with the general, baby, then you know. You know what I'm saying? You goddamn know. Let's see here. Yeah, that's how I want. Yeah. Let me see how we looking right there. See how we looking right there. I don't see it up there. Hold on, family. Well, shit, I'll just rock it like that. Hold on. For all my family, if you don't know, you know today. You know today. You understand what I'm saying? Holiday Holocaust, the Euro Matrix is going down December 25th. I'm coming on your Christmas holiday, nigga. I'm coming on. I'm coming on your Christmas holiday, nigga. Straight up. All the links is right there in the video description. You can go right on in the video description, hit that link, have your ass in the place. I guarantee you, it's gonna be fire, fire, fire. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crafty for the family, guaranteed, crafted for the family. Y'all know the general could go in, but I crafted it for Granny. You understand what I'm saying? So Granny can have she can eat her turkey. You understand what I'm saying? Eat a turkey. You understand? Get all the sweet potato pie and shit and sit on down and watch the general. Get granddaddy, get auntie, get the cousins and shit, get uncle. I know he gonna be drunk than a motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck his drunk up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come up out of being drunk. That nigga gonna be like, God damn, what the fuck is this? This nigga done woke me up. You see what I'm saying? So December 25th, most definitely be in the house. I guarantee you ain't gonna want to miss it. You see what I'm saying? Coming real soon. Seti University in the house. In the house. It's on the generalseti.com. You go there right now, you can see, it's up. But the general got to put, you know what I'm saying, the content to the university. And so I'm gonna be working with feverishly over the next month or so, getting that content up. It's gonna, hey, you ain't gonna need to go no goddamn where. Fuck Harvard, fuck Yale, fuck all of them. You understand what I'm saying? Throw your goddamn library in the garbage. You understand what I'm saying? And going over to Seti University, generalseti.com, you understand what I'm saying? And start the education of a lifetime. Okay? Everybody on kingseti.com is in the house. You see what I'm saying? kingseti.com is in the house. I got everything you need for your family. It ain't Black Friday if you ain't buying black. If you buying with the peckerwood, nigga, it ain't Black Friday. And we need some black Saturdays and Sundays. We need some black Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and all the rest. We need the whole black year. 365, nigga. No days off on our blackness. You see what I'm saying? No days off on our blackness. So get on over there. I got a lot of new products up there for the queens. Got a lot of products up there for the kings. You understand what I'm saying? Go on there and check it out. What else we got up here? And everybody already know I'm uploading on Patreon already. If y'all haven't heard YouTube, let me take that out right quick. YouTube is already, talking about they about to start censoring motherfuckers about what they say. You know what I'm saying? The truth is powerful. You know what I'm saying? The truth is powerful. And so now they're trying to stop any type of information that don't go along with the program from coming out there on YouTube. A lot of people starting to having people waking up, you know what I'm saying, and seeing the reality of what's going on and shit. And so, that's why we always have to create new platforms for this information. You see what I'm saying? New platforms all the time. So y'all got to be aware that YouTube, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We ain't got to, get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Nah, I'm going to get straight to the information because the other day I was so upset at how it went down. You know what I'm saying? But those days is over with. We dealing with proof that Jesus is the Greek god, Neptune, and a whole lot of other deities. He's a composite deity. See, and I do this shit right around your holiday, nigga, to show you in full force. See, I'm not one. See, when I show up, nigga, I got the drum on the chopper. I don't come with just a clip, nigga. I got about 3 drums. You know what I'm saying? So I could get to just non-stop. Visual stunning. You know what I'm saying? To where, nigga, it'll make the preacher go, he can't even go to sleep at night. The goddamn visuals is in his head because he know that family done seen it. So he know he can't wash it away. See, I come with the visuals that be so goddamn stunning. Ain't nothing you can say. It's too much damage. You understand what I'm saying? It's too much damage for you to try to deny the information that I put up here on the screen. And, I've been doing this research for a very, very long time, so I know it's pop. Okay? I'm working with this. Let me make sure. Let me see if y'all can see that. Okay. I'm trying to work with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work with this. And I may not be able to get it as big as I need to tonight. You know what I'm saying? But it's no problem. We just gonna work with it how it is. Now, what we looking at, and when you start to hear this information, you know what I'm saying? When you start to hear this information, it's gonna trigger because you done already heard it, but you ain't seen the visual along with the information, and it ain't been given to you like this. And so when you start to see it for the first time, working out with the general, it's gonna be some shit that wake up inside of you that you cannot deny. We're looking at the Greek god Neptune. Now, we've already busted him, Jesus, as, connected to Saturn, connected to Jesus. You understand? Even Eros with the pedophilia. You understand? Even Bacchus with the wine. You understand what I'm saying? He's a composite. He's a composite deity. You understand what I'm saying? When the Greco-Roman world was over, they needed a new world, powerful religion. You know what I'm saying? That they could conquer the world with. And that was Christianity. You see what I'm saying? And they took everything that they had in the Greco-Roman mythology and they, you know, they fed it into Christianity, into the one image, Jesus. So now he possessed all the energy, all the power of all those deities combined. You see what I'm saying? So he's a composite deity. And so now I'm going to show you that number one, when you're talking about the Catholic Church, and not even the Catholic Church, because the Protestants, like, you know, they try to beat up on the Catholics, say, well, the Catholics is pagans. So is the goddamn Protestants. Them motherfuckers is pagans too. They got just as much symbolisms in Protestantism as it is in Catholicism. But we understand that the Catholic Church is what is, you know, what came out of the ashes of the fall of Rome. Okay? Now, one of the things that you're gonna see in Catholicism, Christianity, call it what you want to call it. Serapis worship, that's what it is. You understand? Zeus, Neptune, you know, all of them gods. Jesus is a composite deity. When you think about Revelations, when he comes back and ready to start war with the world, he ready to destroy the world, then he's Mars. You see what I'm saying? He has many attributes of Mars, even when you're talking about the four horsemen. You understand what I'm saying? Of apocalypse. And you see that Helios ride on the four-horse chariot through the sky. You see what I'm saying? So you will see that, again, you will see many similarities that cannot be whitewashed as being just a coincidence. Because I kept wondering, you wonder why the Christian or the New Testament was written directly into Greek. Because they Greeks. What the fuck is you talking about? You gonna motherfucking interpret the damn literature in the language of the majority of the people you trying to communicate with. So they was motherfucking Greeks. So we talking about the scallop oyster shell and the pearl, sacred to Neptune and Venus. Let me move down. Baptized in the hidden rituals of Neptune and Venus. So now when you go to the Catholic Church, very stunning motherfucking information. Because, you know, I'm just doing my research. I don't let too many people tell me shit. You know, I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out here with a lot of symbolisms and shit. I don't listen to no motherfucker. I go through, you know, and look at the religions and I identify with shit that I see personally. Because I've been studying symbols now for damn near 25 years in damn near most major religions and cultures on the planet. So it's hard for you to get something by me. So when I was looking up the baptism of Jesus Christ and I'm looking at the Catholicism, the first thing I seen was the oyster shell or the scallop shell. I say, damn, they baptizing this motherfucker with a scallop shell, and automatically the first image that came to my mind was Venus. You see what I'm saying? Venus standing on the oyster shell. You see what I'm saying? And then so I say, let me go in here and do my research and to see that Neptune was also, the oyster shell was also sacred to Neptune. Neptune and Venus, and in I think in if I believe in right, the Greek version, if I'm not mistaken, the Greek version is Aphrodite. Okay? And then Venus and Aphrodite is the same god. Okay? And so I come down again. I want you to see this. I want you to see this, you know, and we got to understand these as Romans. You understand what I'm saying? And as Dr. Ben taught me, religion come out of religion, come out of religion, come out of religion. Nobody give up all their traditions. You understand what I'm saying? They keep many of the traditions and add it to the new. So if you already see that the Romans and the Greeks were all, and you got, I mean, you can see this shell carved all over they walls, or you got statues. This is not no coincidence. It is obvious that this is a major symbol. Again, I don't deal with little minor symbols. I deal with major symbols that you know that these, just like the cross is the major symbol of Jesus Christ. It's hard to get away from the fact that the scallop and the oyster shell is sacred to Neptune and Venus, just as the cross is sacred. It's hard to get away from that. And since you're already in Rome, you understand what I'm saying? We know that it ain't no goddamn coincidence as to what's going on. So when we read here, we see the shell, the scallop shell is used as a symbol of our Lord's baptism. Who is the Lord? See, that's the question we need to ask. Many early pictures of the baptism of Jesus by John show John pouring water from such a shell on Jesus's head. Okay? Say early pictures. Then just so I don't want nobody to think that just some shit that just started. This is from the earliest time of Serapis worship. Now, when we say Christianity, you know, they going back, and you know, even in the early stages when it wasn't no goddamn, it was still very rudimentary. Still, it looked just like Greco-Roman worship, just like it looked today. Okay, so now here's another symbol. You see the scallop, you see the oyster shell right there with Jesus, but to the right, you see Venus. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to see that Venus is nothing more, you know, was morphed into Mary. Okay, we understand Isis and all that. That is the most ancient, but you got to understand, they're not taking the same traditions of Africa and they're using some of the symbols, but they don't have the same description, the same spiritual description as the African. You know, these is goddamn lesbians and pedophiles and homosexuals. So these is not, don't have the same spiritual description. You see what I'm saying? And so right here, you see that, Venus was morphed into Mary. You understand what I'm saying? And Apollo and Zeus and Neptune, all of those traditions was morphed into many of the saints, Jesus, and so on and so forth. Okay, come down again, showing you the Christian, but who are they actually ritualizing right here? See, they say Jesus, but see, that's the trickery. They know exactly, they've never given up their ancient deities. And so you go in there, you the silly nigga. You talking about Jesus, and shit, but behind the scene, that's why they speak in Latin most of the time. When you go into the goddamn church, you don't know what the fuck he's saying. You understand? They be in there talking about Lucifer and all this. I heard this shit. I seen it on the goddamn video. He was in there speaking in Latin, motherfucker talking about Lucifer and this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying? And so you see the scallop, and then you even see a bigger scallop with the water at the bottom. You see? And so this is the first image that came up to me, was Venus. This is an internationally known painting, but they got, she's got many ancient replicas of, her connected to the scallop. So does Neptune. So even though this might be a more modern representation, it's still, a very, very profound symbol connected to her. And so now you see, and so now we dealing with Neptune. We see Venus, we see Neptune, we see Venus. And this is just the first, because we know inside of that shell is what? The pearl. And we're gonna deal with that, because so-called Jesus Christ makes many references to the pearl. You understand? He makes many references to the pearl. And here you see John the Baptist, and so they're very clear about this. Even the dove, we're going to deal with the dove up there. Also sacred to Venus and Aphrodite. Okay, we got to deal with this. So the one thing I must say that Christianity is, is nothing authentic or original where you can say, oh, this started with Christianity. It's all rehashed symbolism. I say, well, goddamn, if this is God, why is there no original? Man, God can't be mimicked. You see what I'm saying? When God puts some shit down, you look up out in that sky and you see them damn stars and you see God cannot be mimicked. I dare any motherfucker to make a replica. Unless that shit gonna be on some strings and shit in your house sitting on your dining room table with some batteries and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your replica. But you can't duplicate the creator. And so when I look at all the symbolisms of Christianity, is rehashed symbolism. No originality whatsoever. You understand? So the Christians are so quick to throw, pagan, and we'll get into pagan. You understand? Because that's Roman. We'll get into heathen because that's European. All them terms is European. So whatever they say, that's terms that they can apply to their own ancestors. Again, we looking at, John the Baptist. God damn, he looked just like Jesus. It looked like Jesus baptizing Jesus. You see what I'm saying? And that's the same. If you look at that, it looked like Jesus baptizing Jesus. That's exactly what it looked. And so when you start looking at all them deities, if you don't know their symbols, they all look alike. Serapis look like Zeus. Pluto look like Zeus. Jupiter look like, the only thing is a personal symbol that will, identify him. Now, shit, it got to be G. He got the cross in his hand. How can that be John the Baptist? You know what I'm saying? He got the cross in his hand. He got the scallop shell in his hand. And so who's baptizing who? Is Jesus baptizing himself in this shit? I don't know. Okay, again. And so here, see, I study, I go across this internet. This shit right here was hard to find to the left. See, right there, you see Mary in the shell. And you see the pearls around the shell. And I'm going to deal with the pearl because we know that the pearl is connected to the shell. It's an intricate part of, the oyster or the scallop, you see? And so you see right there, Mary, Venus, Aphrodite, was morphed into Mary, okay? Morphed into Mary. And just like the dove, and the dove sacred to Aphrodite, sacred to Venus, is actually Mary. The dove, when they morph, Venus into Mary, they knocked Mary out the Trinity. She couldn't be in the Trinity, so they put the dove there. You know what I'm saying? But technically, that's Mary. You know what I'm saying? But because they, some homosexuals, and they don't give no woman no credit at all. They, you know what I'm saying? We already understand that. So they just bump the woman clean up out of the deity. You know what I'm saying? And put the dove. But when you understand that a dove is a female pigeon, you know it's the feminine energy. They just can't deal with the woman. You see what I'm saying? So here we see Mary, Venus morphed into Mary. Now, you see right there, what's that? Poseidon. Now, Poseidon is the Roman Neptune. You see Poseidon, pearl. And what does it say? Matthew 13:45 through 46. It says the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant on the lookout for choice pearls. when he discovered a pearl of great value, he sold everything he owned and bought it. See? So we see right there that not only the scallop, but the pearl. You see? So I want y'all to be, so when we start identifying, you see, we got to, I'm going to work on this, family. We got to start identifying, the major symbols that we're dealing with today. Number one, we dealt with is the oyster. Now we dealing with the pearl. Now let me go back into this. Now we dealing with the pearl. Now, I don't know which one this is. I didn't actually get the chapter, but you can look it up. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before swine, or they will trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Okay? Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls, and that's the same symbolism for holy. The pearl is holy. You see what I'm saying? It's a synonym for holy. Okay? Do not give what is holy. Do not throw your pearls before the swine. So you see right there that the oyster and the pearl is sacred in Christianity as it was previous in the Greco-Roman mythology. Okay? So we're dealing with that. The fish, sacred to Neptune, Pisces, and Jesus. So when we talk about Pisces, the symbol is the fish, element water, the ruling planet, Neptune. We're going back to Neptune, y'all. I ain't even through that. I ain't even through them heavy ones in there yet. When I'm just getting y'all warmed up. You understand what I'm saying? So we're dealing with the fact that the fish is sacred to Neptune. Okay, and this is the symbol of Pisces, and what do you see? You see the trident, which is his weapon. You understand what I'm saying? A 3-pronged staff that he used, and just like Zeus got the lightning bolt, Neptune got the trident, and you see the 2 fish there symbolic of Pisces, and now you see Jesus as the fish. Okay, you see Jesus as the fish. And this is not, we're not talking about no coincidence. We being straight up and letting y'all know that it is what it is. That Jesus is a composite of Neptune. Jesus is a composite of Zeus. He is a composite of Apollo. And when you see these similarities, you got to know that they're not, coincidences. These are the morphing of ancient Greco-Roman traditions into Christianity. So you see right there the trident, you see the fish, wrapped around the trident, you see the Pisces, and then you see the symbol of Neptune, which is, also the symbol of Pisces, and you see Jesus, the Christ, as the fish. Okay? You see Jesus Christ as the fish. And another thing, he feeds 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. 2 fish, 2 fish. Let me bring that on up there. Let me go and do that. Like working right on. I got this new shit. I might well use it. You see? What we talking about now? I wouldn't just make no shit up. I wouldn't just make it up, fam. Matter of fact, let me go to this. Take that on out of there. See? Now we can see it for what it is. Feeds 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, seeing that that's also the symbol of Neptune, which is the symbol of Pisces. Okay? The trident. Now let's go on down here. This is going to This gonna wake a lot of niggas up. So we done dealt with the fish. We done dealt with not just the fish, the two fish, which is sacred to Pisces, right? Sacred to Pisces, and the ruling planet is Neptune. Okay, now we come down to the trident. Now, where we at right here is in, this is St. Paul's Cathedral. Now, this like the this like the Vatican City. This like the Vatican City of Protestantism. You see what I'm saying? Because many people gonna say, "Oh man, that's you know, that's them Catholics. That's them Catholics." No, nigga. No, nigga. You ain't gonna get away from that. A cracker is a cracker is a cracker. Okay, and so ain't no way you gonna get away with that one on me. So this right here in London, St. Paul's Cathedral, is an Anglican cathedral, the seat of the Bishop of London and the mother church of the Diocese of London. So this right here where your King James Version and all of this is your Vatican of the Protestant church. Now, to the right is the cross, sitting right there center in that church of St. Paul's Cathedral. Now, as you can see, coming out of the cross is a trident. Now, what's so critical about it, because the Romans, you know, again, they are composite, you know, empire, because they conquered, you know, many nations, and as they conquered, you understand what I'm saying? They took traditions from all of these cultures and, you know, mixed them together. So even though we know that the trident is sacred to Neptune, we see that the trident that they got on this particular cross is the Hindu trident. It ain't the Greco-Roman trident. It's the Hindu trident that you see right there to the left that's carried by Shiva. And so, you know, I didn't do too much, you know, into the relationship between Shiva and Neptune. I'll go back and do it. But what's key is that, you know, not only has Christianity borrowed and stolen and hid many Greco-Roman traditions, they've also taken from the Hindu, from the Egyptian. So you got to see it's a composite religion. You know, so in many instances, Jesus is Zeus. Many instances, Jesus is Saturn. Many instances, Jesus is Bacchus. You understand what I'm saying? Because all of those rituals and mysteries have been, you know, compiled in Christianity. So when you look at, you're looking at the Hindu trident, and it's very particular, you know what I'm saying? So when you look at the trident, and this is in St. Paul Cathedral to the right, in your Protestant church. And so many people try to run and say, oh, this is, you know, this Catholicism. No, nigga. No, you ain't getting away with that tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't getting away with that tonight. This is Hinduism. You see? Now we know, listen, look at this. That's Britannia. Okay? That's the goddess Britannia. You understand? The patron goddess of Britain. And we know that the Romans named that island Britannia. And you see her right there, and she was taken from the Greco-Roman goddess Minerva. Okay, look, I got pictures of her. She just didn't have a trident. And so you can also see Britannia got the lion sitting down by her knee. And so I looked at Shiva. So not only does Shiva got the trident, also got the lion right there. And I said, wait a minute. wait a minute, what's really going on here? You know what I'm saying? This when I thought I was going down the Greco-Roman lane, I ended up in India too. You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is a lesson, family. This is a real lesson. You know what I'm saying? This shit is like a gumbo. You know what I'm saying? There is no one lane you're gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And you got to, as a researcher, I have to be open. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm just gonna be myopic, and myopic is like, nigga, you can't look left or right, nigga, you just look straight. If you gonna be myopic, nigga, you ain't gonna learn shit. You know what I'm saying? So in my studies of, I just look. And then, I wait for certain shit because I've been studying so long. And, studying the Nile Valley, first and foremost, give you the strength and the foundation because that's the primary house of all wisdom and knowledge on the planet. And everybody else got a little piece and morsel. You understand what I'm saying? So if you know the house, it's so easy to go out here and, go into these other cultures and see where they have manipulated, where they added, and so on and so forth. And so let me come back on over here. Okay. We're in the house, family. And I'm playing no games tonight. Now, you see the trident right here, 3-pronged spear. And we also see the similarity between the trident and the Trinity. There's no doubt about it. We see the similarity between the trident and the Trinity. In this particular instance, in this particular mystery, because you got many mysteries, it's quite obvious that this Trinity is Jesus, Neptune, and Venus, Aphrodite. These is the major when you're dealing with this. You see what I'm saying? These are the major deities, even though there are other deities. These three are the profound deities of this mystery. Okay, what does the trident symbolize? The trident symbolizes the ocean. So Jesus and Yahweh, his father, are aquatic deities. They are aquatic deities. That's why they talking about they even got a goddamn ocean above the heavens. You see, and when they create, and the spirit of God, what? Moved on the face of the water. Talking this shit today, okay? We talking this shit, and the spirit of God, what? Moved on the face of the water. And the oceanic gods who went welded, okay? So if Jesus is welding the trident, he's also an oceanic god. More specifically, the Greek and Roman god Poseidon, who is Neptune, is associated with a trident as it is his signature weapon. You see what I'm saying? Just like the cross is the signature symbol of Jesus Christ. Signature. So you're not going to mistake this. And then you're talking about Britannia, who was personified as a goddess, looking fairly similar to the goddess Minerva. Early pictures of the goddess depict Britannia as a beautiful young woman, so on and so forth. Okay? I ain't got to get off into that. Let me go down. So you see to the left, that's Britannia, and to the right, you see Minerva, okay, which is the Roman god. You see, because the Romans took over and have civilized, because the Romans was uncivilized, they goddamn self. So the Romans was uncivilized, they goddamn self. So there ain't no way that the Romans could goddamn civilize no goddamn, nobody when they was uncivilized. Here we go. Now to the left, what you looking at? You're looking at Jesus in the Roman Catholic Cathedral. And you see the trident coming out of his eye, his head. Now you can say it's fire or this, that, and the third. That don't make no damn sense. even if it is fire. It's depicted as a trident. Okay, now when you come down here, you see again, we done already dealt with the scallop. We done already dealt with the pearl. So we see the third major symbol that was taken from these two deities. Now, as a matter of fact, we're not the fact that we see Mary in place of Venus. You see what I'm saying? Now we see Mary in the place of Venus. So you got four symbols. Not matter of fact, the two fish. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got five symbols, significant symbols that's, attributed to these two particular deities, Neptune and Venus, Aphrodite. Now to the left, it says the pagan symbol representing male and female union. The wavy lines portray the female and were associated with the serpent, while the straight line is male and is representing the phallus. A trident projecting from the head of baby Jesus on a Roman Catholic Madonna and child image. Okay? And so here again, now this particular one to the right, I think that one down in Mexico, and I might have even been in that church. I think that's the church of Guadalupe. You know what I'm saying? I think I went into that church when I was down there. Now we're going to deal with the dove, sacred to Aphrodite. And we understand this. So when you get to the damn Holy Ghost and you see the dove and understand it's a female pigeon, you see what I'm saying? And so that's what they morphed Mary in, but they didn't give Mary the honors that they even gave Venus. At least Venus was a goddess. They usurped Mary. You understand? They took her from her godship. You know, Jesus was a demigod. He wasn't a god. He was a demigod. You understand? That motherfucker like Perseus Jackson. He was a demigod. He wasn't no full god. He just like Hercules. And, so he was a demigod. Okay? And so Mother Mary as Aphrodite Venus. And so you see Venus, Aphrodite, she on her chariot in the sky pulled by the doves. Okay? You see Mary to the right with the dove. Then to the left, you see not only, which we're coming up another symbol, the dolphin, which is also sacred to Venus, Aphrodite, also as a symbol of Jesus. I say, man, come on, man. I mean, come the fuck on. We got to be realer than this. You know what I'm saying? So you see her with the dove on her hand, you see the scallop, you see the oyster shell, and you see the dolphin. Remember that. And so to the right, you see Venus, Aphrodite with who? Eros. Okay? Erotic. All that crazy shit. And when you look at Jesus and John the Beloved, you know exactly why he's connected to Eros. Okay? There's no wondering why he's connected to Eros. Because when you look at Eros and Zeus, he got the little boy up there, and then you look at Jesus and John the Beloved, is no wonder why they connected. So Jesus, God of storms and the seas, Zeus and Neptune. Okay, Zeus and Neptune. Okay? So we also see that God destroys the earth by what? The flood. Go watch goddamn the Clash of the Titans. With motherfucking Neptune, when they disrespected Zeus, that motherfucker, it was Hades. Hades went to and got the Kraken. And motherfucker, the water came smashing up on the city, and the Kraken came up out the damn water. I don't know if he got permission from Neptune, because I think the Kraken wait a minute, he might be the son of Hades. But, there's many instances, even in Greek mythology, where, cities was destroyed by floods. And so the fact that God would destroy The world by water is another symbol of aquatic power. You understand what I'm saying? You think once you line them all up, it becomes apparent. Now we're looking at old Percy Jackson. The son of Pisces. Oh shit! You got Percy Jackson in the motherfucking house. This motherfucker can control the water. He a demigod, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all why I know these stories belong to other deities. Cause when you see all the shit that Jesus did, right? And then when it comes to at the end of his life, when he in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prayed to God the Father to let this cup pass up away from me. He didn't want to go up on the cross. Nigga, you just been healing motherfuckers. You been walking on water. Motherfucker, you just calm the storms on the seas, raising motherfuckers from the dead. You shouldn't have to ask a motherfucker to do shit. Motherfucker, you got the power to do that. But that just show you how they had took all them stories and attributed them to Jesus. He didn't have them powers. Them was powers of the other earlier deities that he usurped. You understand what I'm saying? And when you take your time and look at it, you will see it for what it is. And so let me go on down. And so you see Jesus out there. He had the helm of the ship, and they on there crying and shit. Oh Lord, oh Lord. And he said, "Oh, you motherfuckers, y'all ain't got no faith. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn faith." And so he goes out there. Now you see right there that Neptune is also a god of storms, but his storms is on the sea. You see what I'm saying? He caused all type of calamity on the oceans and on the seas. So when you come here, you see, well, he gonna create the storms because he ain't all that benevolent. He one of them all them goddamn European gods. You know what I'm saying? Some old evil ass god. They're not benevolent. You know what I'm saying? They're not good-hearted gods. Zeus is a fucking pedophile, adulterer. You understand? This man, Zeus, done slept with every goddamn woman on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Sneaking and fucking morphing into other shit just so he can. So he's an old pedophile, adulterer, murderer type of deity. And so is goddamn Neptune and Hades and all the rest of them. So just as Jesus controls the storms on the sea, Neptune controls the storm on the sea. And so when we read Matthew 8, 24, 26, it said, suddenly, a violent storm came upon the sea so that the boat was being swamped by waves, but Jesus was asleep. Then they came and woke him saying, Lord, save us. We are perishing. And he said to them, why are you terrified, O you of little faith? Then he got up, rebuked the winds. He rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. Okay? So that show you he's Zeus and Neptune, you understand, a composite. He got some of all of their powers until it got time, to stop them Romans from nailing his ass to that cross. And then all that calming the storms and seas, all that, he didn't have that no more. You see what I'm saying? He didn't have that then. So you got to watch the lie. And so we see Jesus coming back, even when we talk about Revelation. They say, look up in the goddamn sky, nigga, you're going to see the lightning. You understand what this is Zeus. This is a personification of Zeus. And it says, Matthew 24, 27, for as the lightning comes from the east and flashes as far as the west, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. So this is the coming of the Son of Man. So you see the lightning. This is Zeus. Okay, this is Zeus again. And so even when Jesus was crucified. There were storms upon his death, and it was earthquakes. And I say, damn, when I looked it up, you're going to see that Poseidon, Neptune, is the god of earthquakes. Look it up. Look it up. Man, listen. I got damn near 15 similarities, major similarities already. I already know. I don't need no more. But I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna rock on now. We ain't got much longer, family. We ain't got much longer. Let me see where I'm at. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. I gotta work with this. This is a new platform for me. Okay. And so here we see Jesus walks on water. God damn, man, shit, you walking on water. Ain't no motherfucker supposed to be nailing you to no cross. You supposed to be slapping motherfuckers' heads off their shoulder. You know, one motherfucker slap, nigga, head roll down the hill some goddamn way. You see what I'm saying? And so as we see Jesus walks on water, that's a oceanic God. That's a aqualine, aquatic God. You're dealing with an aquatic God. And you see right there, Neptune walks on water. You see what I'm saying? He walks on water. Now, let's deal with the dolphin, sacred to Neptune, Eros, and Venus, which is Aphrodite. Okay? As the dolphin appeared in the ancient legends, so Jesus served in life. Rescuer, guide, and friend. Dolphins appear frequently on the walls of the catacombs as symbols of Christ, or is it Christ? See, that's what they want you to believe. You understand what I'm saying? That's Serapis down there. That's Eros. That's Apollo. They bear the souls of the saints to glory. Now, you see, this is Eros. Huh? This is Cupid, Eros, riding the dolphin. Look at this. You see the coins. You see what I'm saying? You see the coins of Eros riding the dolphin. And to the left, that's Aphrodite, because the dolphin is also sacred to her. We already seen the shell. We already seen the pearl. We already seen the dog. We seen the Pisces. We see the two fish. We see the trident. We see Venus morph into Venus. Venus morphed into Mary. Huh? We see the controlling of the seas, walking on the down water. And so you see right here Jesus as the dolphin. And we're going to also get to the anchor, because the anchor is also a symbol of the cross. It's also a symbol of the cross. So you see there, the dolphin in this instance, to the right, that's Apollo. And you pay attention to the anchor, because the anchor has also been adopted by Christianity. Okay? And so you see right there again, you see Venus, you see Aphrodite, you see the dolphin. What kind of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? And nobody can say, oh, we picking on Christianity. Nobody can say that. Wait a minute. I thought I had it up there, family. I didn't went too far. Let me get that back up here. What the last one y'all see? I'm going to start back here. I thought it was up there. Let me get that back up there. I don't know where I was. Again, I'll start right there. I'm going to start right here. Jesus walks on water. You see what I'm saying? Jesus walks on water, and then we see Neptune walks on the water. You see what I'm saying? The aquatic powers of Jesus Christ, the aquatic powers of Neptune, Aphrodite, usurped, absorbed by Jesus Christ and Christianity. Now let's deal with the dolphin, family. Let me read it again for you. As the dolphins appeared in the ancient legend, so Jesus served in life, rescuer, guide, and friend. Many times the dolphins will lead the ships to safety. Dolphins appear frequently on the walls of the catacombs, okay? As symbols of Christ, they bear the souls of the saints to glory. So right there, you see Eros. We're looking right there. Eros riding on the dolphin, okay? And we know that in many instances, Jesus is personified as Eros, okay? He's personified as Eros, okay? Let me come on down. And so we see here, obviously, older coins from Rome showing Eros. You see, if you look to the right, you see the wings. To the left, too, you can see the wings coming off his back. That's Eros, which is the Roman Cupid. I've been told y'all that. Go check my Christianity out. The Jesus myth. Go check it out. I always tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the little baby angels, that's all in the Christian icons and paintings and so on. That's Eros. That's Cupid. That's all that is. And again, to the left, you see Aphrodite, Venus. The dolphin is sacred to her. Okay, sacred to her. And come down to the right, you see right there a symbol. You see Jesus, you see the dolphin to the right. That's Apollo. You understand what I'm saying? And the anchor, as I was talking, the anchor was also usurped and absorbed by Christianity. Also usurped and absorbed by Christianity. So you're going to see, again, another aquatic symbol absorbed by, so that, you know, Neptune, this God Yahweh, this God Jesus is most definitely an aquatic deity, okay? And possess the fire too, possessing all of the elements, all of those deities where you go back in the Greco-Roman psychology, where they might be personal elements of a particular god. They took all the gods and absorbed them into Jesus Christ, into Yahweh, okay? But when they doing their rituals in the back of their head, when the wrong, they know who they talking about. They know goddamn well they ain't talking about no Jesus. When they got the shell, they know goddamn well they ain't talking about no Jesus. That's why they got the secret societies. That's why they talk a lot of times in Latin and shit. Motherfuckers out there don't know what the fuck they talking about. You understand? That's why they got the other, societies, the Jesuits and, and all of that, the Knights of Malta and all of that, where they go and talk what they need to talk. You see, all those deities are still profound. If you go over there to Greece and Rome, them people still carry all of them symbols with them. They have not given up none of their culture. Just if we go to Egypt, we have not given up our culture. We haven't given up our culture. We still wear all of the symbolisms of ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, and all over Africa. So you think they've given up their culture? You silly. You are very, very silly. So you see Aphrodite. You see all of these deities, and that this, the dolphin. Well, now we're dealing with the anchor as a cross. The anchor sacred to the Titan Oceanus. Okay, so now you see right here. You see, we went right here and showed you this is Apollo. You see the anchor. And then you come down here and you see Oceanus, which is a Titan. And usually he got the two crab legs and claws coming out his head. I didn't put it in here. I had so much shit. I say, let me clean it up so I can go straight through. So you see the cross as an anchor. You see what I'm saying? So to the right, you see that Jesus is nailed. And so the cross is a composite of the anchor and the cross. You see what I'm saying? So that they can continue to worship those ancient goddamn Greco-Roman deities without you knowing. They'll tell you any motherfucking thing. You see what I'm saying? So you see two altars there to the left. The one with the trident and the fish, that's Neptune. The one with the anchor is Oceanus. So you got two altars there. You understand? To show you that they profoundly worship. So when you see that anchor and you see that cross, not only Neptune, but Oceanus. Okay, Oceanus. It is, which was the Titan who ruled before the gods. And you see right there, and they'll tell you some shit about, the sailors and shit. What to say? The sailors ain't the goddamn committee that dictate symbolism for the Catholic Church. What kind of shit is that? You understand what I'm saying? So you see right there, Jesus as Oceanus, as the Greco-Roman Titan Oceanus. Okay? And so at this point, I didn't reach my end. I'm gonna come on up out of that. You know what? This was a nice workout for me today. You know what I'm saying? Go do the research. I hit motherfuckers on the head real quick. You rewind this motherfucker. I guarantee you, when you go do the research based off of this video, I bet you this motherfucker catapult your ass into other shit. You're going to be like, damn, well, let me go search. And I guarantee you're going to be like, damn, this nigga sparked something in me and shit and open up portals. Now I'm finding other shit. But go back and do the research. I think I've proven myself, handedly. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't going to even count how many major symbols. Okay? And remember, like I said, these are, Christianity coming out of Rome. So these are the deities. You understand what I'm saying? These are the major deities of these people. So how could it be that, you know what I'm saying, that none of their ancient tradition, that's just like saying we ain't got none of our ancient traditions. So you mean to tell me that none of their ancient Greco-Roman traditions made it into Christianity? And they wrote that shit in Greek? Wrote it in Greek, even though Jesus didn't speak Greek, according to the book. You better wake up, family. I want to thank you for being in the house. Let me go over the jump offs again. You know what I'm saying? I want to go over the jump off. Listen, be ready tomorrow. I'm getting on Santa ass. Powerful. Just like this motherfucker. I've been working on it. I was going to do back to back, but I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to preserve, my energy, for tomorrow. So when I put this one up on Santa Claus, proof that Santa is the Nordic god Odin, Thor, and Saturn. You understand? I'm going to show you the composites of all them deities in Santa Claus. You understand what I'm saying? Be in the motherfucking house for that shit. I'm telling you, when I got that smoke, sometimes, I don't get a chance to work on the shit like I want to. This one tonight, I worked on that shit. The one tomorrow on Santa Claus, I worked on that shit. I guarantee you're going to be like, God damn, this nigga Seti, he on one. So y'all most definitely have y'all ass in the place tomorrow. I want to make sure y'all see the jump offs. The jump offs. The Yule Matrix, the holiday Holocaust, this December 25th, Christmas Day, nigga, pulling up. This way you go. Most people wouldn't dare do this. Say, we ain't gonna know. This is the day. It's gonna be many family gonna say, you know what? Because I got that smoke. Y'all see how I'm working on it? I got one that full of just, man, goddamn volcano. You understand what I'm saying? That shit just gonna be erupting, and it's no miss. All hit. Whoever watched that motherfucker, you not coming up out of that motherfucker talking nothing. Even if you do, you gonna be grumbling, walking to your room, locking the motherfucking door, going on the goddamn internet. You just ain't gonna want nobody to see you do it. So December 25th, most definitely be in the house. All my family out there, conscious goddamn community, goddamn there 400 motherfuckers on here. I know some of y'all gonna want to see that fight. And I'm gonna put that shit together for you. So you gonna say, goddamn, this, and I got the new shit up here too. So you know that shit gonna be profound. I'm just working with this shit. I'm gonna figure all the little tricks because I wanted the whole screen to be up there. but I couldn't get it up there. But I'm gonna call Pharaoh and see what the fuck I got to do to get that shit up there. And I guarantee you. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all some shit. Let me see something. See that down at the bottom? Look at that. Holiday Holocaust, nigga. December 25th, GeneralSetiTicketLeak.com. Nigga, have your ass over there right now. Get your motherfucking ticket right now. Have your ass in the place right now. Okay? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go to the next. Is that Seti University? Where that one at? Do I got that one? I might got it. I didn't make that one yet. Okay, that's GeneralSeti.com. Just got it together. You know what I'm saying? The content not even in there. But that's going to be smoke. I got my Patreon, but the Patreon and the General Seti going to be two different platforms. Okay? That Patreon going to be more debate. You know what I'm saying? That quick fight. You know what I'm saying? Where you just going to have everything on University, Seti University. But that Patreon going to be that, nigga, when you ready to just debate and just cut motherfuckers' heads off, and you want that quick, that's what you want, okay? And that shit, you know, and the titles is just so flaring. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all hear YouTube talking that garbage, you already know why I done took my shit over there. Because the titles alone, motherfuckers gonna get my shit took up off of there, okay? So we got King Seti University is here, okay? Give me 30 days, 45 days, and so much content gonna be on there. You go on there today, ain't nothing there. Because it just came up in the last couple days. Come back in that motherfucking 30, 40, 45 days, you're gonna be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done, where the fuck did he get all this shit from? So guaranteed it's gonna be fire, it's gonna be well worth it. If you serious, this is must. Nigga, this is a must. I don't even understand niggas, you know, but I don't have to hype myself up, nigga. I already know what it is. If you in the culture today and you ain't fucking with General Seti, nigga, you ain't serious. I don't know what the fuck you want, okay? And don't give a goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? This is for the serious family out there. Nah. KingSeti.com. There it is. Wait a minute, let me throw this up, family. There it is. I should have put the ticker on that, but that's okay. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Man, I got so much shit. I got products here I ain't even put up there. But if you go on there, you will see the queens got a drop down. I got so much stuff up there for the queen flyers, earring. Got some for the king fly shirt. I got the DVDs. I got the old Seti. I got the advanced Seti. And I'm making sure that I buy all the shit that's fly to me. Nigga, I don't buy nothing to put it on there unless I think it's fly. You understand what we're going to keep growing? So if you want something to empower you from the General Suten Seti, take your ass on over there to KingSeti.com. What's the last one? That's my Patreon. Right there. That's my Patreon. Let me see if I can get that up there. Let me show. Woo, let me take this one off. Damn, shit. Well, you could just leave that one on there and just let it go. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. There it is. Patreon General Suten Seti. I got about 40 damn videos up there now. You know what I'm saying? That tight shit. You ain't gonna see it nowhere else but on Patreon. And the whole platform is like some niggas got Patreon and they link their shit to YouTube. My shit not on YouTube. So if you think you gonna go on my shit and find it on YouTube, nigga, you wrong. That shit is only on General Seti's Patreon, and that's that fly. That's where I'm just having them series. 15 video series, and you know what I'm saying? Of debate. But when you ready to, each one of them, when you ready to cut their throat and you want to, that's where you go, family. So all that shit fire. So get over there to General Seti, General Suten Seti Patreon, become a patron today. Whatever tier you choose, I make sure family gets some smoke. And you know what I'm saying? That's just all it is. I make sure each tier gets some fire. and the family at the top, then that's just what I have to do. I make sure they get all the smoke, all the fire. So go on over there and support the general, family. Where I'm at. I'm out of here. Let me come out of here. Getting ready to get out of here. About to get ready to get out of here. Thank you for being in the house today. This is the new platform. I tried to tell niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get Pharaoh over here. We about to have, don't think that we ain't got no dynamic duo, ain't got no lectures coming up. They're coming up. They're coming up. We got one coming, next month. Artificial intelligence exposed. We got that fire, nigga. We just had to update these goddamn platforms. Now that they updated, oh my God. We done shot through the heavens, baby. We over the heavens now. This is the General Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Be in the house tomorrow, proof that Santa Claus is the Nordic god Odin and Thor. Have your ass in the place. Black Pop.